Hello folks, I'm doing an impulse review of an impulse buy, but it was an impulse buy from a couple months ago. So I did a haul video of all the stuff I got for my trip that never was in August. I don't think I'm ever gonna edit that because the trip never happened and all the stuff got mixed in with all my stuff. But anyway, I got this at TJMaxx, and it was gonna be perfect because the trip was a few states away, and the reason we're doing this is because I can feel myself on the edge of a migraine, and I get migraines pretty often, and I get whiplash pains when I travel. So it's a massage pillow, wireless, with there's like nubs in there. I don't know how it's gonna work. I went to get it all charged up for the video and to use it. And here, I'll show the back while I'm talking. The weirdest thing was that it was sealed, and the plug that came with it is clearly aged, possibly used. There's like schmutz. It's aged. It's in a little twirly, but you're welcome. So I didn't feel comfortable using that plug, but luckily for me, my Appalachia Depression era grandmother's brain, I have 2 boxes like this of wires and chargers from like everything we have ever owned. And I think I do it more than they did, even because like Radio Shack doesn't exist anymore. She was almost asleep. She saw me doing this and woke up in a rampage. Alright, well anyway, if this works for me, I can see myself using it a lot. I have one of those pillows with the shiatsu. I shouldn't do that with my hands. Anyway, the shiatsu pillows. But those leave like bruises because I have to lay down on them, and then it just... So I have it plugged in and charging, and as soon as she falls asleep, we're gonna use it. It took forever to get her to fall asleep, especially once she knew that I was waiting for her to go to sleep to film a video. So I didn't bring in the cord because I don't even know where it went. I didn't use it. I had my own that fit and had the proper outage voltage, which is important. Otherwise you can burn out the charging wire. So this is now designated for this. I think it's from an electric razor we don't have anymore. Okay, it's very soft. TRAKK. The box said made in China. Isn't everything? Do not bleach, do not tumble dry, do not iron, do not dry clean. Basically, don't put heat to this thing. It's supposed to be wireless and hands-free, so that's why it has this little cord to tighten it. There is 3 buttons. Power mode. Power level. Let's check. The manual is where I found the correct voltage for the charger. If you ever need to do that with anything you buy on clearance or secondhand, you can usually Google the item you have and the manual and pull up you can usually find like a PDF file. in case you ever need to do that. I usually have to do that with my universal remotes because if you let the battery die too dead, you have to reset everything, and I never have the manual or the list of codes. You can find that stuff online usually. Okay, click power button for 2 seconds. Click the M to switch modes. And oh, it's supposed to have heat. Okay. That's what this is. This is supposed to be for heat. Okay, let's try it. It's so soft. So while I was waiting for the baby to fall back asleep, I started working on some more of my digital art that I've been working on. And I think I figured out where some of my headache has come from. Okay, so it does tighten enough to stay. I see myself using this a lot. Ooh. Yeah. Well, that's what I wanted. Alright, so it does, they rotate. What is mode? What kind of modes do we have? So we have just reverse. Okay, so you have to hold the mode button down for 2 seconds also. And all it does is switch which way the balls are going. That's what she said. Alright, let's try the heat. Let's see if the heat... There's no ding or anything. Is it warming? I can't tell if it's warming up or not. I wish these lit up, whether they were on or not. So far I don't feel any heat. I mean, I could just not feel it. Like, that's how far gone my neck is right now. This feels really good though, just keeping my head up without me. On the box, the baby stool, it said on the things it's good for, it said good for driving. That's what I got it for. To use to hold my head up while I was driving, and for the massage effect while I was driving, and also when I got there. This feels really good. Oh my god. The middle of my neck holds so much injury and tension. And I can never, even the massage pillow I have, I can never get it. My posture has gone absolute to shit. Especially since the last baby, because I feel like I can't do anything physically. Since I don't know, it took me a long time to recover from my oldest also. So maybe I'm right on track. I can't tell. This feels so good. That's a good sign. If I'm yawning, that means oxygen's moving around more. I don't really feel the heat, but it is kind of warm. Let's try again. See if it does anything. It still feels good. It feels warm, and even whether if it's from circulation or not. Oh, I could just like stick. Has that emergency stop thing where your fingers get in between the balls and it stops. Okay, so that didn't feel warm. Let's try again. This feels so good. I don't know, but this feels really good. Is it warm now? I guess it does have heat, but it's very subtle. It does not hot. Warm. Feels so good. Oh my god, I'm gonna be using this all the freaking time. Okay, so when you plug it in the wall, It has a little red light that turns green. And from dead out of the box to fully charged green light, less than an hour. I mean, I wasn't really looking at it across the room, but I checked in about an hour to go see how it was doing, and it was done. I just realized the plug it came with was technically a USB plug, that would probably be better for car charging for most people. One of the things I try to always keep in my car is not just a USB car charger, but one that has an outlet spot as well. They're usually only like a couple bucks more. It just hit a spot when I was moving around. Oh man, this is really good for physical. I would say for physical therapy after a car accident. But this is hitting spots. Like, it hasn't moved really, but it's hitting spots in my neck that not even like my husband will touch. No one will touch my neck. This is so good. Okay, so I've had it on for about 10 minutes, and I really don't want to take it off. It feels so good. Okay, what if I just turn the power off, and then just use it as a neck brace, neck pillow thing. This feels good too. I'm like ready for bed, man. I haven't been like, I get a lot of nightmares when I have extra tension in my neck, and then I clench my jaw and so all my teeth are shattered. So like I avoid the tired feeling like the plague. But oh my god, this feels so good. Reduce fatigue and burnout. Yeah. It actually, I can see how that's gonna happen. Alright, so I skimmed through this while I was talking. It basically is any normal manual. It just shows you which buttons do what, how to work this clasp thingy. I wanted to see if product is used by a child or disabled, it needs to be accompanied by a guardian. I can kind of see that because I couldn't feel it for like the first 5 minutes, and you're really not supposed to leave them on. I want to see what it's like as a stim. If I just leave it unhooked and kind of just hanging out here, so it's not putting pressure on any of the muscles, but it's got the like stimmy feeling. Yeah. I could see me where just running out of battery, running this thing into the ground if I'm not careful. Oh yeah, because then I can just like hang my hands here and like need a little mushroom cap because I feel like a little mushroom. Okay, yeah, that can be addicting. But it doesn't say how, oh, I want it back. It doesn't say how long to leave it on for, or to not leave it on for. Okay, use proper cable. I did. I made sure it was proper. Okay, well. It literally doesn't give you any warnings on how long to not leave it on. So I guess you could technically just leave it on as long as you want. It sounds dangerous to me because I would just leave it on until the batteries run out. If I can fall, oh my god. It doesn't say not to sleep in it. I might try sleeping with this on. Because it definitely helped, but... And I can't tell yet if it helped enough to not trigger the rest of the migraine. Like, sometimes the other pillow will trigger, like, a really bad version of my migraine instead of helping it. So far, my trigger spots are still the way they were before, but I feel like I can move a lot more. I feel like I look a lot more normal. Like, it took the swelling down from here too, just from having my head rest on it, because my glands have been so swollen. This last round of COVID was so bad, and we're just starting to feel better. Yeah, I can see my jawline. Yeah. Even just resting on it helped my neck feel better. So I can see definitely using the massage part a lot, but also just resting my head on it, because like, you can buy neck braces and stuff, but the good ones that don't hurt your neck, you need a prescription for, and they're like way overpriced because it's considered a medical necessity, but it's not a necessity enough for your insurance to cover it. So okay, if I remember correctly, I paid $7 because it was on the clearance rack. The sticker under that said $14. I'm gonna, when I edit, see if I can find it on Amazon and put the Amazon price here for anyone who wants to try one, because I think this is a 5 stars. Sorry, 5 stars. I look crazy because it's holding my neck straight, but that's why it feels good. All right, let me take it off. I don't usually give my things stars. I usually just break it down for how you might benefit from it or not benefit from it. This is a yes. This is a yes for everybody. And I'm gonna cherish this until it dies, and then I will immediately replace it. And it's so soft. It's like an even softer version of the Squishmallow microfiber. And I don't like the Squishmallow microfiber, but this, I like this. This is very soft and lovely. And the fact that I can take it off and wash it, extra bonus, right? That's why it has a zipper on it, right? Bro, that's fancy. So under the button plate, it's Velcro, and then the actual buttons are under the Velcro, so you can, because look, the wire goes through here. This is fully washable. That's amazing. Usually, like, it says that, and then you'll ruin it if you ever try. While I have it open, you want to see the guts? There's the little nubs that rub on your neck. That's really cool. It's legit washable. That's awesome. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed because I don't want to tell you what time it is. We're on the wrong schedule, so technically this is my bedtime, but we're on the wrong schedule, so I can't stop touching it. It's so soft. Anyway, good night, all. Get yourself the things that help. It's worth it. Okay, bye.